We have discovered important material indicating that the Federal Reserve is preparing to adopt XRP globally in accordance with ISO 4217. There is more to this revelation than just conjecture. Through the painstaking work of a dedicated independent investigator, I was able to obtain an official report that documents it. You may be sure that important events are taking place behind the scenes, even though there hasn't been much media coverage. At this critical juncture, Ripple's collaboration with the United States on Central Bank Digital Currencies, or CBDCs, as well as the SEC's and Congress's initiatives to address concerns about special drawing rights, SDR liquidity, and Japan's top banks enabling XRP for international payments, are all coming together. Furthermore, there are indications that XRP's price may reach an incredible $10,000 per unit, indicating that a significant financial revolution is imminent, but that's only a small portion of what's happening. The most recent developments will be thoroughly examined in today's episode, which will provide all the information in an easy-to-understand manner. The Moneyside family, your go-to channel for all things XRP, welcomes you back. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications to join our community before we dive into today's fascinating happenings. We're also excited to share the news of an amazing XRP giveaway. It only takes 3 simple steps to enter. Be careful to follow through, then. To claim your submission, don't forget to include a hashtag in the comments. I'll go into why financial behemoths are placing large bets on XRP's value rising to new heights in a moment, all of which are connected to the Federal Reserve's upcoming significant adoption of XRP. Let's go right to the main point of today's discussion. Enter the name of the world's bridge currency into Google, or even better, use what is known as Google Bard. The answer that is given without exception is XRP. But the name isn't the only important factor. What really makes it unique is the ISO code. With the ISO 4217 designation, XRP is now more than just a digital asset. It has a distinct identity that elevates it to a new plane. Let's examine this in more detail. Proceed to the second picture. The jigsaw is put together by looking for Federal Reserve ISO 4217 money. Each international currency is given a 3-letter code in accordance with ISO 4217. This is a huge step that solidifies XRP as a worldwide currency that can easily interact with all of the currencies specified under the ISO standard, such as the US dollar, yen, euro, pound sterling, and others. When we seek proof directly from the source, the quest becomes genuinely exciting. I rely on the Federal Reserve's official resources and the unwavering work of our research staff in my pursuit of indisputable proof. We've discovered something revolutionary while navigating the complex world of digital finance, straight from the Federal Reserve's own website. Every currency, from the USD to the yen, is identifiable by a 3-letter code that is ISO 4217, as the website clearly and unequivocally explains. And XRP is the cryptocurrency that is explicitly mentioned among those in this esteemed club. It's there, in front of our eyes, indisputable evidence. This isn't just conjecture. This message, which was revised on October 24, 2023, comes directly from the Federal Reserve, a symbol of financial authority. It's interesting to note that this update was released just 1 day after the U.S. finished the Ripple case, and the U.S. Congress firmly approved financial institutions' usage of XRP in their operations. This development sequence is not a coincidence. A well-planned story of financial innovation is playing out in front of us. This prediction transcends speculative theory and grounds itself in the reality of the expected global transaction volumes flowing through the XRP ledger as the conversation turns to the possibility of XRP hitting the $10,000 mark. Given that quadrillions of transactions have been facilitated, a $10,000 valuation for XRP seems not just realistic but also cost-effective. By broadening our viewpoint, we must acknowledge that the importance of Ripple's alliances goes beyond simple cooperation. It all comes down to having strong faith in financial institutions like Uphold, which has an exceptional position with more than 1 billion XRP in its portfolio. In comparison, Uphold's stake in XRP, which is worth approximately $1.28 billion, is 740% larger than its investments in other cryptocurrencies. The need for a digital asset that can meet the enormous needs of global finance is the driving force behind this substantial investment in XRP. A price tag of $10,000 per unit is not just wishful thinking, but rather the beginning of a dramatic change in the usability of currency if the banking sector is ready to include XRP into high-value transactions. With its anticipated involvement in central bank digital currencies, the discussion of XRP rising to $10,000 in the near future picks more steam. The Federal Reserve's acknowledgement of XRP's worldwide use in accordance with ISO 4217, with a U.S. launch by the end of 2024, lends credence to this conjecture. The body of data highlights how extensive this evolution has been. But today's conversation goes beyond price rumors to reveal the enormous potential of a settlement that hangs over the SEC and Ripple Labs negotiations. The solution to ending a protracted court struggle may lie in this possible compromise, which, if completed, would cause XRP's market value to soar as its applications grow. These developments are more than just hints. We are prepared to reveal the particular records and proof pertaining to this settlement offer made to the CEO of Ripple Labs, which might be approved at any time. Settlement proposals have proven crucial in the past, particularly when Judge Torres ordered a non-litigious deal to be reached by November 9, 2023. Due to the tremendous strain this deadline placed on the parties, the SEC called an urgent meeting to examine everything from institutional settlements to litigation resolution. The outcome was an impressive $770 million settlement offer from the SEC to Ripple Labs with the goal of resolving the dispute. However, by turning down this offer, Ripple demonstrated their tenacity. The story behind XRP has changed significantly, which might have a big impact for XRP and other cryptocurrencies. A second, far smaller settlement offer of $20 million was made to Ripple Labs after this development. According to crypto-legal expert John Deaton, Ripple is likely to accept this smaller payment, which might put an end to the legal battle with the SEC. Today's deep dive is just getting started with this executive order. Together with an analysis of the recent surge in XRP's market activity, a noteworthy 10% gain in the 24 hours following President Biden's pivotal executive order, we're exploring the nuances of the possibility that the cryptocurrency could reach the much-discussed $10,000 milestone. The order's intention to assist the Federal Reserve's global adoption of XRP in accordance with ISO 4217 is demonstrated by this acceleration and raising of stakes. A conclusion backed by a separate investigation. A settlement proposal that urged Ripple Labs to consent and definitively terminate their legal conflict with the SEC emerged shortly after this direction. In order to completely end the Ripple SEC dispute, a $20 million fee is part of the proposed settlement for Ripple. This case is historic, especially in light of the CEO of Ripple talking about American banks' desire to use XRP after their legal battles with the SEC. If the lawsuit is won, the Federal Reserve's stance on integrating XRP may alter significantly, which might lead to an increase in transactions using the XRP ledger.